That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. Fought off foul. And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One away. Trey Turner now. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. That misses, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Schwarber out of the play. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Ranger Suarez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Austin Riley at the plate. That misses. 1-0.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
And another ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a foul ball.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting third.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
And a foul ball. Right side. Castellanos sizes this one up. Out number 2. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Acuna off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little
One
bit.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's
2 balls,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Man, that was a pretty
Batting
good
fifth,
battle at the
catcher,
plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that.
Murphy.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Sean Murphy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next
that's
pitch
off the
is
plate.
outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Count is full.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to
He's
first
out.
in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for the
and now
Phillies,
it's Alec
first
Bohm.
baseman, Alec Bohm.
Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Harris brings it in. And there's 1 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left field. Fairchild makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Now batting Max Kepler.
Batting sixth,
Good pitch.
left
He just kind
fielder,
of had him out in
Max
front on that
Kepler.
pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's
0-1.
0-1. And there's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Batting
count right
seventh,
there, but he
catcher,
didn't give in.
JT
Smashed that
Realmuto.
one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball one.
JT Realmuto, the next to hit,
Ball one,
takes
no
ball
strike.
one. Two outs. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Now the third
number
baseman.
4.
On the outside corner, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-2 here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Suarez back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
One ball, two strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh on the move. He's got it. One down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Down and
Counts
away
1-0.
for ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in
1-1.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And there's ball
That's
four.
ball four.
It wasn't
Take it
easy, but he earned that walk after a
Batting
long
ninth,
at
the
bat.
shortstop.
So digging in, Nick Allen. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Harris, the base runner at first with one out. That
We got
one
one
well
ball, one
upstairs. And the count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball,
Good late
two
sink
strikes.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back at Truist Park.
Leading off
All
for
set for the
Philadelphia,
start of the inning.
center
Brandon
fielder,
Marsh steps to the
Brandon
plate.
Marsh.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And digging in for
Now
Philadelphia,
batting, second
Bryson
baseman,
Stott
Bryson
struck out
Stott.
swinging his first time. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
3 balls, 2
That
strikes.
one misses, and the count's full. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Well, a breaking ball in that
Now
3-2
batting,
count kind of
shortstop,
tells you that
Trey
that's the
Turner.
pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Turner
That's a ball.
at the plate and takes high there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and
Ball.
understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And another ball. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch
Now
wasn't
batting,
even much to
the
think about.
designated hitter,
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. To short, could be 2. Allen toss to second, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Ronald
Leading
Acuna
off to the
Jr.
Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Foul ball there.
Yeah.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's
Oh,
inside.
that's inside.
Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to Bohm. Steps on first for the out. So here's Riley now. Went down
Now
on
batting,
strikes his first
third
time
baseman,
through.
Austin Riley.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a
batting,
willingness to drive that
first
pitch the
baseman,
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing
0-1.
for the line drive base hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's down and in. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone. Marcell Ozuna
Now batting,
coming up to
the
hit.
designated
1 for
hitter,
1 with a single so far.
Ozuna.
That one's
Ball one.
upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off
Ball
that
one, no
fastball
strike.
up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
There's a strike. Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On to the 4th, and here comes Alec Bohm.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman Alec Bohm.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
All bees. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Up next
Flying to
for
left his
Philadelphia,
first
right
time.
fielder Nick Castellanos.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
1 down. Phillies down a run. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate.
Now
A single his
left
first
fielder,
time.
Max Kepler.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1
1-1.
there. And that
Ball 2.
misses. 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
and here's
off
the
for the
catcher,
Braves,
Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. Sean Murphy circles the bases. It's 2-0. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a line drive at a right field.
Everything came together
Now
for him.
batting,
Nice job
left
going the
fielder,
opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to
Fairchild.
hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Fairchild in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
two
And the
strikes.
count 1-2. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting,
Nick
shortstop,
Allen, the next to hit. He hit into a
Allen.
double play his first time up. That one lifted to left. Kepler should have this one. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. Coming home. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. And we're back.
Leading off
And
for
up
the
to the
Phillies,
plate is
catcher,
JT Realmuto. Strider back to work. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. Here's the third baseman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up,
Nope,
and you
that's
start
down.
to expect a big inning.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fastball for a strike at 95. To the right side. Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. So up next,
Now batting,
Brandon
the
Marsh.
center fielder,
0 for 1 as he
Brandon
popped
Marsh.
out foul to third his first time up. That one
That's a ball.
missed. Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Check swing, called strike. Fouled off. He was late. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball two. That's out to center field. They got it for out number two. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. That one is
Oh, that's
upstairs. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2-2 now.
Strider deals. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half
off
of the
for the
inning.
Braves,
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add on. It's 4-1. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Max Lizotte.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Austin Riley.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 2-0. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Hey. Stays alive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Sean Murphy. And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now a fly ball to right center. Castellanos makes the play, and that top 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
Hey!
Fastball is outside. To third, Riley. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. That one off the mark, ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Alec Bohm
Up
stands
next
in for the
Philadelphia,
Phillies.
First baseman Alec Bohm.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
Ball two. 2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. On the ground right side. Whips it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Stuart Fairchild.
Stuart Fairchild.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And the 1-0 misses low. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Runner on the go. Fouled off to the right. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Nope, that's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Inside, just missed. In the air to left, down the line. Kepler. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one wrapped foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And delivers outside. Swinging a foul straight back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count's full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Fastball for a strike. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
And he's got a
Now
nice
pitching
lead to work
for the
with, so he
Braves.
should come in throwing strikes,
Number
attacking these
93.
hitters.
Angel De Los Santos.
Castellanos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for
Man at
Philadelphia,
first.
left
Now,
fielder,
Max Kepler.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one outside. And now 3-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies under it. And there's one down. And now it is JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. Outside low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Castellanos at first, one gone. Outside. And now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in.
Riley to second. That's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross. Here's Austin Riley. That's down and in. There's your strike.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. Full count 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Matt Olson down. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard but foul. There goes the runner. This one popped up. Stop. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one.
Ozuna.
On a line, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So here's Murphy now. That's a hit. Here comes Riley. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Albies stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, number 4. De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That's too low, and it's 2-1. Way
That's
high.
ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and
Now
forth in
batting,
that at
the
bat.
center
He had to play
fielder,
off some
Brandon
really close
Marsh.
pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Marsh in the box again, takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Inside, and it's 1-2. And foul ball. Set down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there and gone. That one felt good. It's 6-3. Pierce Johnson on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, bases empty. Trey Turner at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. And that one pulled foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they get turned up for the out. 2 down, bases empty. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. He was late there, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This one in the air. Riley settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now in for the Braves, Stuart
the Braves.
Fairchild.
Left fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 0-1. Hot shot to third. In time to Bohm. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,
Michael Harris the second.
fielder,
Next up for the
Michael
Braves.
Harris the second.
To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Allen.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again,
1-1.
hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 3.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
First baseman, Alec Bohm.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Center field. Harris has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. He's 2 outs away. Nick Castellanos digs in now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. On the ground right side to first, and Castellanos is out. So they're down to their final out. Max Kepler getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Fouled off left side. The Phillies down to their final strike. That one
ball,
ran inside,
2
almost
strikes.
got him. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.